Hi everybody, this is Epicenter doing another taste test review on a new product that we have in stock. These are called long range patrol rations. This is a military production overrun that we were able to procure from Oregon Freeze Dry, the makers of Mountain House. As you can see, this is a vacuum pouch packaged in the military brown packaging by Mountain House. These are comparable to other Mountain House pouches, similar to the 16-ounce Pro Packs, but equivalent to the standard pouches. The difference between the LRPs and the Mountain House standard pouches are the calories and the protein. There's a lot more calories and a lot more protein in the LRPs, which make them very desirable for obvious reasons. And today we're going to try the chicken and rice, the Mexican style rice and chicken, and the turkey tetrazzini, and making a comparison in taste value to the standard pouches, or between the standard pouches and the new LRPs we have in stock. So here we go. This is what the rice and chicken standard Mountain House pouch looks like before it's rehydrated. And this is what the LRP chicken and rice looks like before it's rehydrated. Here's the standard Mexican style rice and chicken Mountain House pouch prior to rehydrating, and the LRP Mexican style rice and chicken prior to adding water. Mountain House standard pouch turkey tetrazzini, and the LRP turkey tetrazzini. So here's the regular Mountain House standard pouch. There's chicken in here. It looks very compact compared to the LRP chicken and rice. There seems to be a lot more chicken in the LRP, obviously resulting in the higher protein and higher calorie content. It looks like there might be a few more carrots. It seems a little more casserole-y than the standard pouch, but let's taste it and see.
So I've got the regular rice and chicken here and the chicken and rice here, and one thing you can notice is this looks this one over here looks like it is a little more, it's got a little more moisture to it. It looks like the rice is a little more plump than the rice on this one over here, so I'm not sure what that's all about, but let's try it out. The standard rice and chicken is very good, but the LRP chicken and rice does have a little different flavor to it. It's a little more kind of creamy. I'll have to have another bite to tell you what the spice is, but I like it even better.
All right, I have the standard Mountain House here and the LRP over here. Funny thing about this is, the first thing I noticed, chicken and rice, rice and chicken. It's really evident that they switched the name up for a reason. This has a lot more chicken. I think they're little pimentos, aren't they? Yeah. So we'll try the standard, which is good. And the LRP. I'm with Brian. I think I actually prefer the LRP. It's a different recipe. That's good.
Well, they're both really good, and I think they're pretty close. I don't think I have as discerning a palate as everybody else, but I can tell that the LRP chicken and rice, there is more chicken flavor, even sort of overlapping into the rice. So it's very tasty, and there's something you wouldn't expect of the Mountain House products. The rice and chicken and the chicken and rice are amongst the highest calorie content. The standard commercial Mountain House packets of rice and chicken are usually, they're in the 200, 230, 270 calorie range, but the LRP is 650 calories and 44 grams of protein, and that's the highest of all the LRPs. So chicken and rice, it's surprising, but that's where your energy comes from. And these LRPs are just loaded with it because this is what the soldiers eat. I'm eating the, taking a bite of the chicken and rice LRP. I mean, it is so good. I'm gonna go put some Frank's hot sauce on it and make it even better.
I have a confession. I've had the rice and chicken before, and I already ate my serving. You know, it's mostly, it's kind of like a fried rice, almost. It's mostly rice. There's a couple of chicken pieces, a couple of pimentos. It's got like a little bit of a flavor to it. I am agreeing with Brian. The chicken and rice, the LRP chicken and rice, the rice looks softer. It almost kind of looks like a risotto because of how like fluffy the rice is. It's definitely got more salt in it than the rice and chicken, and it's got more of the little pimentos and definitely more chicken. It is good though. I like it.
I do like the chicken and rice, the standard Mountain House chicken and rice. Jessica's and I have had that on several occasions. Well, the LRP does have a different flavor. It's softer and creamier. Definitely a different flavor profile. I like both. I do like both. I think I like the standard rice and chicken pouch flavor profile a little bit better. But in an emergency situation, if we need to put some LRPs away, that's a lot of protein. I think that's the plus about this. And by all means, it is very good. I think I just prefer the standard flavor a little bit better than the military flavor. But yeah, thumbs up for me on the LRP.
And I'm a total thumbs up on the LRP. I prefer that one over the stock rice and chicken. John?
I don't know what a pimento is.
It's
They
what,
put them in olives.
yeah,
It's a little red thing in the chicken.
it's like a little pepper.
Here we go. Yeah.
I agree with Mom. I like the regular rice and chicken better than the LRP. But again, I finished it all. The LRP is really good. It's a little bit too salty for me, but that comes with the preservation of, how much protein and calories and stuff there is that you really need in an emergency situation. It's just chock full of that stuff. But I do like both. But I like, as far as eating on a daily basis, I'd rather have the rice and chicken.
Jen, you're getting more of which one?
The LRP. I like the LRP. I think, once again, as you know, we all have different palates and different tastes that we like. And would Jessica and Janet prefer the standard? I kind of prefer the LRP. I don't know what's going on with that, but I just kind of like this flavor profile a little better for my taste.
You're
Does
a
that
meat
make me the
person.
tiebreaker? I'm
No.
the tiebreaker.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm going to go with the LRP
All right.
because I like the chicken flavor is actually going over the rice flavor in the chicken and rice LRP, where it's the other way around with the rice and chicken. The rice flavor and the recipe that's going into cooking the rice outweighs the chicken flavor in the standard pouch. So I'm going with the LRP, 3-2. It's close.
So here is the Mexican style rice and chicken comparison. The standard versus the LRP product looks exactly the same. I can't really tell any difference other than seeing more chicken in the LRP. That's really, it looks like the same amount of beans and rice. Coloring is the same. The aroma is the same. So let's see how this works. standard. Not an olive fan like some other people around here. Got an olive in that one.
Oh, you're not an olive fan?
I like olives on pizza, but not a favorite. So here's the LRP. Wow. I'm sorry, Mountain House. This is really good. The LRP is. That flavor is much better in the LRP. And it's not just the chicken. It's very, very similar, but I think there is just more spices in the LRP than there are in the standard pouch. At least the bite that I took. Not my favorite of entrees, but I'm not going to turn it down. I'm going to eat it.
John, are you ready?
I am. Yeah, and I'm agreeing with Janet. The LRP is really tasty. I would guess that it's a different recipe.
What do you think's different?
Aside from the fact that there's more chicken, it seems like in the regular standard pouch of Mexican rice and chicken, all I'm tasting is kind of the cumin to make it sort of Mexican. There's something else going on in the LRP, and I'm not just tasting, the cumin isn't jumping out at me, it's blended better. There are black olives in here, so for those folks like me and Janet that don't care for the black olives, you want to keep your eyes open for that, but it's worth eating around them. I'm saying that right now. And I'm not a fan of Mexican rice and chicken per se, because when I was a kid they served it in the cafeteria. But this is really tasty. And again, just like the regular rice and chicken and the regular chicken and rice, this is a jam-packed energy meal. It's got 640 calories and 37 grams of protein. So it's looking like these Mountain House freeze-dried goods, the high calorie and high protein content is with the poultry, not so much with the beef. That surprised me.
Oh, and you have a Mountain House shirt on.
I do. I have my Mountain House shirt on today.
I almost wore mine today too.
You shoulda. I have the LRP over here and the regular over here. I'm with my mom. I've tried the regular Mexican style rice and chicken before. It's good, not my favorite, not something that I would, constantly grab for lunch. But I'm liking the good reviews on the LRP so far. I do think that there is more beans in the LRP. I think there's more chicken and beans for the protein content. So I'll try the regular. I like adding hot sauce to it. It has like almost no spice. And the LRP. And I have an olive because I like olives.
By the way, Janet, save me your olives.
I ate them.
Okay.
I ate them anyway.
There is more, it's not, I would still want to add some heat to it. But yeah, there's a different flavor, and I like the LRP better. Ever so slight.
Now, you had a funny look on your face.
Well, I haven't tried the regular, the standard, or the LRP, so I guess
Oh,
a lot of
do you
beans
not
in
like
there.
the look?
Not so much.
What's going on, Jenny?
I don't think I like all those kidney beans in there.
Oh, is that what those are? Those black beans?
No, I think they're kidney beans, or whatever the heck they are.
Try a bite. Oh no, Jenny.
Not one of my favorites. We will leave it at that. We'll try the LRP, though. And I have an olive, because I like olives. If I had to purchase one, I would definitely go with the LRP. I find the standard is just bland. Well, bland and a weird flavor. This is not something that I would personally put in my kit. Yeah, we're getting kind of down there with the grubs, but the LRP is better.
Oh, she's going to the garbage
I don't like
can.
that at all.
I already. Oh, look at this. Oh, Jenny, this doesn't happen very
I don't like
often.
that one at all. I don't know what it is. I don't like that one at all.
Oh, Jenny.
It's just there's a weird flavor. It's not mine. But I'm really excited for the turkey tetrazzini. It's one of my favorite Mountain House.
There are a lot more beans in this one, aren't there? Or are those? I could probably put my glasses on. What are those?
They're beans.
They are beans. Okay. And there are olives and there are pimentos in here too. Were there pimentos in this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so the standard one. Okay, standard one. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. I'm not a fan of this one. It's okay. It would probably put it in a burrito with something else, but this wouldn't be one of my first picks, for real.
So here is the standard Mountain House Turkey Tetrazzini, which is one of our favorites. And the LRP looks very similar. We'll have to taste it and see. Jenny.
Oh, Jenny's first in line.
Jumping at the bit.
I love the turkey tetrazzini. It's one of my hands down all-time favorite Mountain House. It's just good stuff. So I'm excited because even the one that I didn't like, that I thought tasted crappy, the LRP tasted better. So I'm thinking, since I love the standard one, the LRP's going to be off the chain and nobody else is going to get any. So I'm going first, so there's some left for everybody else.
All right.
This is a standard, right, over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the standard.
Oh, I
I
love
just
this
moved
one.
that out of the way so you could fill her up. What are you having right there?
This is a standard one. And to be honest, it's the only one I've ever had. As I said before, this is one of my all-time favorite Mountain House. It's just good. So, we're going to just kind of bypass that because I know I'm going to eat it. I'm kind of interested to see how the LRP is a little different. I love the asparagus in here. Once again, I think they do the pimentos just to get a little color going. I don't know. But we're going to try the LRP. I have to come back. I almost think I like the standard one better on this. The recipe a little better. But let me finish my bowl and I'll come back and tell you.
Oh, now they're fighting over who goes next. You ready?
I'm ready. So I am with Jenny. Turkey Tetrazzini is one of my favorite Mountain House pouches to have. I could eat it all week. Turkey Tetrazzini all the time. I would love it. Standard version is great, as always. The LRP version, I've noticed, there's like, I don't know if the standard version has mushrooms in it, but it looks like there's a lot of mushrooms in the LRP version. You can kind of see it. And all the noodles and deliciousness. It is a little bit different. I think I'm going to have to come back to you also.
So of course, turkey tetrazzini is the #1 go-to entree for me, as well as a lot of other people around here. Always, always, always love the turkey tetrazzini. A lot more of the green vegetables, the asparagus, and I'm not getting a lot of mushrooms in my standard pouch. The LRP, I like it, except it's got a little bit different sagey undertone. It's a little stronger in sage, which kind of takes away from the flavor of the turkey and the other ingredients, I think. I like the standard pouch just a little bit better, although I definitely have the LRP anytime because of the calories and protein, just, you know, for emergency purposes, obviously. So anyway, yeah, just slightly better on the standard pouch versus the LRP on the turkey tetrazzini for me.
I think, are those green things green beans or asparagus?
Oh,
Asparagus?
why didn't...
Those are good, really good, and there's more of them in the standard pouch. Also, I think Jessica nailed it. There's mushroom in the LRP, and I like the mushroom, and that mushroom might account for some of the flavor difference between the LRP and the standard. This is one of them where the standard might be better, flavor-wise. But again, in the LRP, you know, we're working with 610 calories and 36 grams of protein. So just jam-packed with energy. If you like asparagus more than mushrooms, go for the standard. If you like mushrooms more than asparagus, go for the LRP. Otherwise, I don't see a great deal of difference here.
Yeah, that is a really good one. I remember now. Okay. The LRP. The LRP is really good too. I'm not sure if I'm really seeing a difference or tasting a difference in the sauce. The LRP is really good. And the standard's really good. I don't get it. This one is a toss-up to me, and they're both excellent. So that's about it.
All right. Unlike the previous experimentation, this one is good to my palate. And I'm going to have to say, there isn't much of a difference. There really isn't. But I just think on this one, I like the standard a little better. And once again, this is one of my go-tos. Stroganoff and turkey tetrazzini are my two favorites. And yeah, it's just dang good.
The results of those taste tests are as follows. We have empty bowls here for the rice and chicken and rice. We still have lots left of the Mexican. And we have empty bowls again for the turkey tetrazzini. So that about wraps it up. What are we doing today?
We're doing leftover LRPs.
So that's the leftover Mexican chicken. And we decided we're going to go ahead and put it in some burritos. So we have some fajita flavored cooked up chicken. We have some sour cream. We have some salsa, some tomatoes. We have some sad looking lettuce over there. We have some wraps, and these are garlic herb wraps. And we have various condiments over here. Jen's got some cheese. And so that's what we're going to do. See if it tastes better the second day.
Well, it's a good repurposing, right? Repurpose the MREs.
How's that going over?
I just keep getting bites of tortilla
Oh,
because the tortillas are huge.
I was first to serve, so I'm over halfway done already. This is doable. It's much better with extra stuff, that Mexican style rice. Yeah, it's doable.
But I see that you're completely missing one item in yours.
I'm not doing it.
It's the tortilla that makes the difference, those flavored tortillas.
Oh.
So you're done with your burrito and you've gone back for a
Yeah,
little more.
I thought perhaps that the tomatoes, salsa, and sour cream would help. It didn't, so I added more sour cream. It still didn't help. It's not awful, but yeah, it's not on my favorite list at all. I don't know. It was really good in the burrito, though. Really good in the burrito.
John, that is the ugliest looking burrito. What is the story over here?
I'm not a good folder of burritos. Can't fold a burrito to save my life.
And Jenny, you worked at a Mexican restaurant.
That was my very first job.
Really, and look at this burrito over here. That looks pretty perfect.
Other than working on the farm, but yeah, to work for somebody other than family, it was Ricardo's Mexican Restaurant on 13th in Norfolk, Nebraska.
Where's that?
Norfolk, Nebraska. Proud hometown of Johnny Carson and the hot ref from the Super Bowl.
They eat a lot of Mexican food in Nebraska?
He was a senior when I was a freshman. I actually know his family very well.
For TheEpicenter.com, I'm Epicenter Brian, signing out.